Be ye not conformed. The secret truth about society. Do you conform to the secrecies, the secret things? And many people may try to hide it, but let's just be real. Everything in the dark, just a matter of time when it shall come to the light. Be ye not conformed. You already know what we're about to start this one off and have this conversation about. Are you conformed to this world? Are you conformed to this world? At a very young age, I learned that there was truly nothing that I can do that is unseen. I learned, I experienced that it was truly no action, no words. There's a consequence. There's going to be uh, an effect of what you do. And I had to learn that at a very young age. I'm thankful that I learned that. And so when it came to me having secrets or trying to be secretive, my my dad, I'm gonna just be real, my dad let me know. Ain't no secrets around him. My dad let me know straight up, hey son, you can't hide nothing from me. And imagine that I'm young, I'm over here trying to do things secretively. I'm trying to hide things from him. Lo and behold, hey, he didn't experience this world and been through it enough to know, enough to see, even past things that I would tell him. He would know the truth. And consider this, to have a dad, how many people ever actually do? And I ain't talking about just somebody who uh, gave you a seed to be here. I'm talking about somebody who was in your life every day, somebody who paid attention to you, somebody who protected you, somebody who wanted to see you do good in this life. You know, I'm talking about a dad that wanted to make sure that you were the best that you could be. Hmm. Are you conform to this world? 50% of people said yeah. The 50% say no. Peace and blessings to you, Din Din. What's going on? The secret truths of society is that there's a lot of people walking around with hidden shame, hidden disgrace, trying to hide behind lies, trying to hide behind the facade of projecting onto others. Yeah. Hey, how you gonna learn if you're walking away from everything? Accountability. How you gonna learn if you're walking away from accountability? How you gonna learn if your dad is trying to tell you something about yourself, or anybody at that is trying to tell you something about yourself, but are you willing to accept it? Or are you gonna be someone who feels as though you're being attacked? We're living in a world right now where a lot of people conform to this world, and uh, the secret truth of society is it's easier to just run away from yourself. It's easier to run away from your problems. It's easier to run away from somebody that's telling you the truth than to stand up and actually accept the truth that's being spoken unto you. Consider this, my brothers and sisters. How many people in this world actually had a dad that loved them, that wanted to see them grow up and do good, that not only nourished them and provided protection for them, but when you did something wrong, your dad looked you in your eyes and told you, hey son, hey daughter, whatever you're doing is wrong. I don't like that. Imagine we live in a world right now where people are so conformed with doing whatever it is that they want. They subscribe to the knowledge of do as thou will. Soon as somebody tell them, hey, I don't like that, or hey, why you doing that, it becomes an attack. And you got people that run away from people like that because the truth is so hard to be able to confront. In this day and age, it's better off just believing a lie. That's what some people think. It's better off just being in the dark. That's what some people think. Hey, peace and blessings to your brother Warren. The world, that system that is against our king and his kingdom, consider that. House against house, a nation against itself. Imagine going against your maker. Imagine going against your dad who just wants you to do right in this world. Imagine going against your father who is in heaven, who just wants you to live everlasting life. Imagine going against the truth when you're just so coddled and want to be reverenced by individuals who speak nothing but lies to you. Are you conformed to this world? We got 75% of people that says yes, I am conformed. We only got 25% of people who says no. Well, let's bring it out. The system of this world would rather you be in delusion, would rather you be blinded by lies, would rather you walk towards your demise than to live. Let's just call it what it is. The programming, the prediction, the scientific theory, all of that is still centered around destruction. If you really just peel back the layers of the onion, all of it is centered around destruction. But when I tell you, my brothers and sisters, creation and life thereof is the goal, should always be the goal. But when you are around people who don't even look at themselves as being something that can grow, hey, when you are around people who look at themselves and don't even consider, hey, uh, there's no more value that I can add beyond. Why do I need substance? Why do I need truth? Why do I? Am I going to take accountability for my production or anything that I create? Man, people, because they are spiritually dead, don't understand that love of the world is enemy with God. If you love the world, you are enemies of God. Come on, man. And a lot of people are conformed to this idea of what it means to be, can we even call it living at this point? Do you call that living when you wake up and you can't even tell people what's really going on? When you wake up and you can't really look at people in the eyes? When you wake up and let's just be real, how many people have true brothers and sisters where uh, there's no awkwardness? Uh, there's there's love, genuine love. I'm talking about that love where I could tell you about yourself and we still come together and get a hug from each other. That genuine love where I could say, hey, you messed up here, but you don't look at that as an attack. You look at that as a point where the iron sharpens the iron, and you able to grab that information to be better. And likewise, surrounding myself with brothers that tell me, hey Lee, no, you gotta do this. Oh man, Lee, that wasn't, hey, I don't know about that, man. Oh, appreciate you, my brother. Appreciate you, my sister. When if we looked at each other's, hey, we don't take any correction, we don't take any type of insight, we don't take nothing from nobody. You don't even take uh, instruction from your parents anymore. You don't even take instructions from teachers. You don't even take instructions from so-called leaders. And I get it. A lot of individuals right now are perverse. When you are conformed to this world, look at all the perversion that's going on. And so consider this. Why would you want to take instructions from people who you consider are perverse? Why would you want to take instruction from a leader that is perverse? Why would you want to take instructions from somebody who just, again, let's just be real. Do you really think they have your best interest in mind if they don't even have their own best interest in mind? Would you take instructions from somebody who doesn't even have their own interests, the best of their interest in mind? Imagine that. Imagine people are so built around rejecting God and so involved with wanting to praise a celebrity, and that celebrity uh, don't even have the best interest for themselves. Do you think that celebrity is going to have the best interest for you? Peace and blessings to you, Joshua. What's going on? Hey, man, I'm just having a late night backyard conversation. Be ye not conformed. The secret truths of society. A lot of people, when they look in the mirror, you expect them to be truthful to you and they can't even be truthful to themselves. A lot of people are conformed with hiding behind shame, hiding behind disgrace, hiding behind offenses, hiding behind all of these derogatory negative things in their life where my brothers and sisters who are strong in the faith, I hope, I pray that you can see the projection and the manifesting of these demons around us where, again, don't take anything personal, but move in a way where you know God is always with your persons. You feel me? What's going on, little sister Paisley? What's up? You up kind of late, little sis. Hey, Uncle Thal. Peace and blessings to you. Yeah, let's just say I'm not conformed. I'm not conformed to this society, Uncle Thal. And it gets to the point where, as I'm reflecting on just some situations that, happened in my life and sharing with you all as far as my extended relationships with family members, I have to consider this. I can't expect for anybody to want something good for me when they don't even want something good for themselves. I can't expect anybody to be truthful to me when they can't even be truthful to themselves. I can't expect for anybody to want to share love to me and they can't even share love to themselves. I can't. Yeah, why would you expect that? Why would you expect love from a world that is conformed to so much hate and evil? And so the only expectation, obviously, that you have of a dad that is absent, if your father is not around, imagine that. Not even wanting to be in any type of reverence of someone who had dealings with you being alive. Well, not only put yourself in the shoes of that father or that mother who looks at their child and doesn't even want the best for them. And I say that in regards of if you want the best for your child, if you want the best for whatever it is that you're doing, you got to be real. You got to tell the truth. You got to be open about what's going to maybe happen if you do this or if you do that. And you can't look at everybody attacking you when they're telling you something that you're doing is wrong. And myself personally, I love the simple fact that I can be around my brothers and sisters, and if I am doing something, uh, help me stay on that straight and narrow. And just like how I am within the business aspect, just like how I am when I'm learning something, just like how I am with my athletic endeavors. When I'm around people who tell you how to sharpen this or sharpen that, man, I count it all joy. But we live in a world where a lot of people are conformed to the idea of, hey, nobody can tell me anything. I can do bad all by myself. I don't need anybody. And why would you want to do bad all by yourself? And you know the real saying, misery loves company. Man, Warren said I have low expectation of people. I don't pay attention to the darkness. It doesn't affect me. I keep my eyes on that which is above. God takes care of his anointed. Amen to that. For sure. Hey, never let him take it. Christ warned us that our battle will be that of our own household. Sheesh. Are you conformed to this world? 83% says yes. And I am not surprised because let's just be real. Imagine this. Who wants the light to shine on them when they in the dark? You outside, you in the dark, you in the cave, you doing something in the dark, you doing something in secrecy. Who wants the light to be shown? It's gonna make you feel uncomfortable. It's gonna make you feel shamed. It's gonna make you feel disgraced. It's gonna make you feel all these negative emotions where it's like, do people even have the ability to deal with that? And imagine we're in this point in time where people think that they got secrets. People think that they doing stuff in secrecy. And I'm letting you guys know just the simple fact of, hey, me personally, I can't hide nothing. I don't even want to hide anything anymore. I Anytime I tried to hide something, it was obvious, and so obvious that my dad, he just used to be like, "Hey, son, you can't hide nothing." I know. Hey, I peeped, I seen, and this is from a physical standpoint of my dad just seeing, my dad just knowing, my dad hearing, paying attention to what was changing around in me and the correction that he was giving me as his son to want to see me live, to want to see me do good, to want to see me be great. Imagine you believe in God and you got secrets, you got things that you're still doing in which you trying to hide. It may only last for a time, but I will surely reassure you that the light shall shine. Horn of confirmation. Christ said he didn't come to bring peace, but a sword. Christ came to separate the sheep and the goats, the wheat and the tares. And that uprooting process, that separation process, that pruning process, when you really consider it, it's not comfortable. When you're working out, or when somebody is critiquing you, when you are, uh, I can only relate it in a aspect of athletic training where you have someone that's telling you, hey, in order to change your physical stature, in order to get your muscles, you got to be real. You ain't putting in the work that you need to. You ain't doing the exercises like how you need to. Hold on, you got to correct this. You got to make sure you eating this. And if you ain't, guess what? You're not gonna get those results. And to be truthful in that aspect where people try to get results obviously on the physical side, but what about on the mental and the spiritual side? What about those results of growth mentally and spiritually? How many people consider when you give them feedback or when you give them correction about their mental and their spiritual body that the tense up occurs? Why not take the same feedback just like how people when they beating up your body? But hear me out. We're living in a world where 83% of people are conformed to this world. And let's just be real. You walk around, do you see a lot of people in shape? Or do you see majority of the people suffering from obesity? Oh, oh, we can't say that though. That's shaming. We can't talk about people's health. That's gonna be disgraceful. We got to keep it a secret. Don't tell that woman, don't tell that man that they eating too much. It's their body. Oh, don't look at that person too long. They gonna get offended. Don't say nothing about their health. Man, don't tell them about themselves. But if you want them to live, if you want to be truthful, if you keep on doing that to your body, where you gonna end up? If you keep on overeating, is that going to be healthy? If you don't do the necessary uh, workout resume to keep your mind and your spirit sharpened, Again, how you gonna expect to perform? Warren says you have it correct. The Christian life is the battle for the mind, how we think, which convicts us to act. The word of God is what renews the mind. Our words have no power. What's going on, Sean? I see you. Hey, come through. We protect it, man. I'm outside with it too, just so you know. Yeah. And if I was conformed to this world, that would be literally looking like everybody and talking like everybody and doing what everybody does in this world. Just like Sean here, wanting to spin on people. But guess what? Um, Why spend out of control when you can walk that narrow and have clarity of where you're going? Um, why not help other people grow? But to each their own, man. Just want to get a few things off my chest as I'm chilling back here in the yard, man. And hey, thankful to just be and learning more about myself every day, learning more about how blessed I am every day, how blessed you are to have so much grace to still be alive out here, my brothers and sisters. Just know how blessed you are. We're living in that day and time right now where consider the judgment is upon us all. We're swiftly to the left of us, to the right of us. Is it guaranteed? But know this, be not conformed. The secret truths of society, uh, the light shall shine and reveal. Until next time, my brothers and sisters.